Welcome! So this is 1 month in on owning a Range Rover L322. This perfect timing. Well, the stereo comes on when it feels like it, and it just goes off. 10 seconds and off again. This is what it's like to own a 20-year-old Range Rover. Hello and welcome. So on this video, I'm going to tell you what it's like to own a Range Rover L322. And is this model the best model to buy? So, to be completely honest, after a month of ownership of the L322, I'm actually loving it. I'm loving it. It's a great car. It's a really good car. Sure, I bought this car with a few issues. The driver's window not working, / not unlocking, a broken wing mirror, the infotainment system not working, the sunroof has begun to be temperamental. There's a drain on the battery, and the list goes on a little bit. But I tell you something, it's pretty economical. This is in comparison to a classic V8 Range Rover. So pretty much most things are going to be economical, bar probably a Hummer. So I feel like I'm getting decent MPG, 23 MPG, which is quite good, and that's on a middle run. Yeah, okay, so the 3-litre TD6 is in no way fast. I agree, everybody is correct in that fact, but I haven't driven the 3.6 and I haven't driven the 4.4. What do you guys think is the best engine? Because I'm sucked into these new Range Rovers now. I'm sucked in. I think the luxury is incredible. Driving this on a long journey is so easy. But if I was going to replace this in the future, which model should I go for? The 3.6 TDV8 or the 4.4 big Ford turbo diesel? This is the question. Stereo comes on once again. So this is the big issue. I've heard the 4.4 has less problems and they're a little bit more refined when I got to the end of the run, because obviously like 2012, very early 2013 was the end of the run basically. So it was the last of the ones they built. So they really nailed it. That's what I like. That's what I've heard anyway. What else can I tell you about this Range Rover? What else have I enjoyed about it? So the music is quite annoying, not working. The battery hasn't gone dead again. I have took out the optical wire in the boot and I plugged them together because I seen on a forum that is one way to just stop the battery going flat, because it sort of switches off the infotainment system. So that has kind of worked, though I think if I left it like another 4 or 5 days again, I don't think it would work. So other things I'm really liking about this car is just the technology it has. The stereo is unbelievable. The technology it has, the spec it's got, it really is impressive. And if I can get this infotainment system, I think I'm going to be pretty happy with it. The paintwork is obviously still terrible, but I think I've got a solution for that. I saw my friend the other day, and he said, "No, I will not wrap the car." That's his profession. It needs too much body. It needs too much body work, and it looked crap. I don't want to put my name on it, he says. But he said you could try and paint it with plastic dip. I mean, give it a go. Give it an old college try. So apart from the small little niggly little problems, I've actually really enjoyed owning the car. Really simple, easy to use layout. I mean, there's a lot of buttons here, but the heated seats works. The heating works all fine. The air conditioning is not working, but I don't know whether it's worth bothering this time of the year. Sunroof seems to work, but yesterday it did want to sort of not close again. Yeah, I mean, overall I'm pretty happy with it. Like I said, economy wise, pretty good. Comfort level on long journeys is very high. So I think where we're going to go from here is I want to get the infotainment system sorted and fixed and working. I want to get that bloody tape off that window because it looks awful. And then I think I'd like to might try paint the car, because I don't think it's in the budget to pay a garage to do it. There's too much. You know, like Jason said before, it's probably going to be £500 to paint the bonnet. And then, God, you've got the roof and you've got everything else. So, kind of thinking about maybe painting the whole car. What do you guys think? Should I try painting this myself? Is it gonna be worse than it is now? But yeah, guys, let me know what you think. What shall I do with this car, and what's its retail value? If in its current state, what's its retail value, and what would it be worth if the paintwork was good and everything was working? I've seen them from, you know, as cheap as £1,000 for these when they're like knackered for spares and repair, up to maybe 4,000, because it's quite low mileage. You know, a lot of these cars have done 160,000 miles, and this has only done 107, so you're only talking like 170,000 K, which is pretty low. So let me know what you guys think. Thanks guys, I appreciate you taking the time to watch this video on my month of owning an L322. Hit that like button, and don't forget to leave me a little comment. What's happening in your world with your Range Rover or your classic 4x4? What's going on? Peace and love. See you in the next episode. Bye.